have here Neymar Jr., who came from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain in a fee of 2,022 millions of euros. This transfer is considered as a failure because he hasn't won anything like important on the time. This transfer came from 2018, and now he's still playing in Paris Saint-Germain. Next, we have his teammate, Kylian Mbappé, who cost around 180 millions of euros. He's still playing Paris Saint-Germain, and the transfer came from Monaco. Recently, he's the rumors moving to Real Madrid on a transfer of zero or free. This transfer is considered one of the greatest because he's still very young and has enough potential. Next, we have here Joao Felix, who has a cost of 145 million euros. He's a Portuguese player who signed from Atletico Madrid, coming from Benfica. He's not a failure, but he's very young, and he's trying to prove in the squad. He's getting his own place. Next, we have one of the biggest failures in the football, Philippe Coutinho, who signed from Barcelona at a cost of 126 million euros. He signed from Barcelona coming from Liverpool. He is a massive failure because he recently moved to Aston Villa on a move of 20 million euros, so there's a loss of 100 million euros. And he's doing well right now, but I mean it's one of the biggest failures. Next slide, please. Well, here I'm going to talk about the greatest club in history and how they made like the best business with this squad. First, this squad won 3 Champions League in a row, having this man Cristiano Ronaldo as their figure. He led them to win 4 Champions League in 5 years. The cost of him was 90 million euros. And came in 2009, coming from Manchester United. Then we have here Luka Modric, who came from Tottenham Hotspur in a cost around 40 million euros. The signing was on 2013, and he also has won 4 Champions League in 5 years with Real Madrid. Now they're about to play another final next week. Then we have right here Gareth Bale, who is the most expensive signing from Real Madrid, with a fee of 110 million euros. He scored in this final a bicycle kick to win the match against Liverpool. Also, here we have Toni Kroos, who was also signing about 40 million euros in 2014 from the next after winning the World Cup, and that's how Real Madrid has made a good business because here Cristiano Ronaldo they bought him when he was 23 for 90 million euros, and they sold him to Juventus when he was 36 at 100 euros. So they have a 10 million euros profit, and also the trophies he afforded to the club. And the last transfer Real Madrid had soccer, it's a business that moves too much money around the world. Many in summer, when the transfer periods, they move around like thousands of millions of euros for players, and the wages of a professional player, it's too much money. Also, there are clubs that have like economical problems. Recently, we have Barcelona, who are having troubles with money. So they are selling players and trying to buy players that have no contract, like Aubameyang, who they recently bought. Also, teams have these types of problems. Some rich man came with the idea of buying the club and started supporting, like Newcastle, who recently they bought it. They are now the most rich club in the world, and there are rumors that Barcelona are planning to sell the club to some rich men. And also, there are, like in every business, some problems now with the Russian war. Chelsea had a problem with his owner because he's from Russia, and the FIFA they put him a ban on him, and they are trying to sell the club just to leave his Russian the president. Also, there are the competitions supported with money, like Champions League. If you reach the final, there are some like awards of reaching a certain stage with money, and that's why every team wants to play the Champions League to have more money, more players, more trophies. Well, let's go to the next slide, please. Do you have any question? Yes, Adam?
Do teams have a limited amount of money they can spend?
Yes, there's a financial fair play, and they need. You cannot spend more than you have earned. If a club do this, they have a ban. Recently, Manchester City had a ban, and they couldn't sign players like for 3 years. Also, Chelsea and Real Madrid. I mean, most clubs have had this situation. Yes,
which team do you think that is most powerful talking about money nowadays?
Well, nowadays, as I said before, Newcastle, there was a Saudi guy who bought this club in the Premier League, and they have like 1 billion of euros there. Like, they have too much money. Yeah,
Can you tell us about the Champions League of Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes, he had won 5 Champions League in 2008 with Manchester United against Chelsea. He scored a header. Then the match went to penalties. Then was the 2014, the Decima with Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. He scored also a goal in this match, and they won. And later, 2016, again against Atletico Madrid, he scored a penalty. With that penalty, they won. He won his 3rd Champions League, Then the next year again, they won the Champions League against Juventus. He scored 2 goals in that match. They win 4-1. And the next year, his last match with Real Madrid, he won against Liverpool. He didn't score a goal, but he supported the team. This picture was from that round. He is also the player with the most Champions League in history. Any other question? Yes, sir.
Can you name top 5 players that have been the most expensive transfers?
Yes, we had 3 caps in the slide before. It's Neymar, Neymar Jr. From Barcelona to PSG, Mbappe from Monaco to PSG, Joao Felix from Benfica to Atletico Madrid, Phil Coutinho from Liverpool to Barcelona, and the 5th player is Paul Pogba from Juventus to Manchester United in around 121 million euros.
It was about the most expensive defender.
The most expensive defender, it's Harry Maguire, who cost 80 million euros, and he's been totally failure for the club. He's one of the worst players right now, like, in the world. Yes. Any other question?
Yes.
For you, who should be the most valuable player?
In history?
No, in the actual players.
Actual player, well, Karim Benzema has been playing very well, winning Real Madrid winning too many games. He's actually like the best candidate to have the Ballon d'Or. It was like the best award for an individual player. Is any other question? Yes, sir.
Do you have any idea of how does the technical director, the team, work in a team, and how much does he earn?
Well, yes, it's like he's the one who has like the last word, and he's the one who tells the players where they're gonna play, how they're gonna play, and about the wages. I mean, it depends on who you are. I mean, actually, I think Pep Guardiola is the coach with the best wage. He's the coach of Manchester City, and I mean they have a good wage. I mean, in this business of soccer, they move a lot of money. Yes.
What is your opinion on the transfer of Erling Haaland to the Manchester City?
Yes, this transfer is good. It's like it's very good for Manchester City, and because he's a top player, and just for 65 million euros, I mean it's very good with that signing.
Do you know who are the players that earn the most money?
Again.
Do you know who are the players that earn the most money?
Yes. First we have Lionel Messi, who is actually a Paris Saint-Germain. Then we have Neymar Jr. again, Paris Saint-Germain. Then we have Cristiano Ronaldo, Manchester United, and after him I think it's Gareth Bale. Yes, Real Madrid. Yes.
Do you think money is the most important thing in soccer nowadays?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes, because I mean, now players at a very young age, they make a good season and they're already like 1,000. They're already like massive valuated money, who they don't need to be that. Yes. Thank you for your attention.